Hello beautiful people, welcome back to another episode of my vlog. You're gonna have to bear with me a little bit because it is officially 2 minutes past 1 o'clock on Sunday morning and I just finished my shift an hour and a bit ago. Had my food, I'm home, and I realized that this is the only time I can shoot this, so here we are. Bear with me if I start rambling on. Oh wow, my voice went. Okay, we're back. I was gonna actually talk about something else this week. I had a topic picked, but something happened this week and basically I was like, well, this is the perfect opportunity to talk about it while it's still raw. Basically, I applied for funding for a short film that I've wrote and unfortunately I didn't get it. And not gonna lie, still stings a little bit, but oh well. You know, it was apparently 250 projects, out of those 12 were picked. So, you know, I didn't make the cut this time around. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna apply again next year, probably with something else. But there's a couple of things I wanted to go into here. One of them is first and foremost that this might not be a bad thing actually, because just because they didn't pick it up, even though we're talking about £15,000, and it would, you know, it would have been amazing, and all, you know, throw all that money at a project, you're gonna get something really nice if you work really hard at it. But most of the time anyway. But the project's not dead. That's what I'm trying to say. And I still got the team. You know, I've got the lead actress. I've got, you know, producer. We're still trying to figure out a way to do it with a minimum or low budget. And I don't know, I kind of like the idea that, you know, we're still making it happen, and it's a bit more, you know, guerrilla filmmaking, if you will. But you don't make lifelong friends when things are easy. You make lifelong friends in the trenches, you know, when everything's going mental and nothing's working out, but you're trying really hard, and, you know, everyone's stressed, but you're all working towards the same goal. And that's where all the, you know, the most memorable moments are from those projects. And I really believe in the story. It's about mental health and hospitality. I think it packs a punch. It's got a nice little sense of humor in it. There's an emotional, pretty heavy emotional baggage in it as well. So yeah, I still believe in it, and we're hopefully gonna bring it to you sooner rather than later. So yeah, I'm still optimistic. And one of the other reasons is because that I'm sort of positive is because it gives me more time to focus on this and the interviews and my stand-up. So, you know, again, I'm never gonna say no to £15,000 funding, but I mean, it's not the end of the world, basically. And there's two reasons, two more things I wanted to talk about, which I kind of sort of I was thinking about as I was processing this. And one of the reasons I think I was sort of really heartbroken in the beginning, because I had this idea that when you do something, you gotta do it right. You know, when you set off on a project, you have to do it right, because there's no point doing it otherwise. And what does that even mean? I mean, I know what I used to think it meant, but like doing it right would mean, you know, doing it in an ideal world, not perfectly, but, you know, amazingly well. And who's gonna do something amazingly well from the very beginning? That doesn't make sense. You can try really hard, you can try to do it properly, you can give it your best considering the circumstances and see what happens and learn and improve upon it over time. But just when you do something, do it right is a very limited and sort of, well, quite strict and rigid principle to live by. So I think once I could sort of make peace with that, I was like, no, you know what, we can still do this project. It's not going to be at that level, but it's going to be the best project that we can make considering the circumstances. And you know what, I'm cool with that. It's still going to have a lot of heart, and it's going to have a lot of gusto and panache. So yeah, I'm sort of okay with it. I think this might be more interesting, to be fair. It might actually be more educational, because, you know, we're out in the real life doing it on our own. The other thing I wanted to talk about that sort of struck me is in the acting world and in the arts, there's always the talk of the one project that makes you, you know? They've been working so hard and they landed that one project and they became world famous and they never had to worry about anything for, you know, for the rest of their lives. And that's not realistic. And also first of all, it puts a lot of pressure on just one job. But secondly, if one job can make your career, that means that one failure can break your career as well. And that seems a bit odd. Because you're telling me that one job's gonna define a lifetime's worth of work? One simple job? Really? That doesn't seem logical to me. And then once you start considering all the stories of, we used to say, you know, 10 7-year overnight successes, meaning, you know, 10 years before you actually heard of them on the global stage or wherever, you kind of start thinking maybe this idea of chasing that one, you know, great white whale, maybe it's not the most healthy way of approaching this industry. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of like more at ease with this setback. And I'm gonna have to beep that because I'm trying to keep the vlog swear free. But yeah, it's a failure. You know, I'm not gonna shy away from it, but failures are not final, and we go on, and I'm still looking forward to whatever comes my way next. I've got some stand-up dates lined up, which I'm gonna probably post about in a bit. But yeah, in August I'm doing a bunch of stuff. I've got more interviews coming out, and I've got more interviews that I'm gonna film in the coming weeks. And I'm still working on my play, and I'm still working on the short film that I've wrote, that I'm going to direct as well, and have play a little part in it as well. So yeah, things are all right. Thanks a lot for this somber episode. You got to see me do my pep talk into a camera, but here we go. I hope you have a lovely day. This is gonna come out next Wednesday, so yeah. I'm gonna go to bed now. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.